Hello, students. As we have completed two chapters in history, the third chapter will be the ancient civilizations of India. Okay, so in this chapter, we will be seeing about the ancient civilizations of India, first urbanization, special features of the cities, town planning, lifestyle, and the decline of the towns, the development of Vedas, types of Vedas, and the Vedic period. Okay, so over here, what is meaning of civilizations? Civilization is nothing but a society or a group of people. Okay. Next one is urbanization. Urbanization is nothing but the increasing number of people in urban areas like towns, cities. Okay, so it is known as urban areas. So let's go on inside what the detailed thing has been given. Okay, so when nomadic life began stable. Okay, so when the nomadic as we earlier seen in the lesson, nomads are the people who wander here and there without any permanent place. Okay, so how the life has become stable, steady. Okay, so, archaeologists have come across signs of huts and houses in some places. They have excavated a cellar in Burzahom in Kashmir. Burzahom is a place in Kashmir. So, what they are saw, the archaeologists they did research. Excavated also we have seen in the first lesson. Excavated means it's a process of digging the earthen parts. Okay, so to find out what have been hidden inside, so they found huts and houses which have been covered inside the earth. So people of those times used to dig shallow pits in the soil and live in them. Shallow means so depth, pit is nothing but the hole. Okay, so there were steps leading to its pits, so they make the steps to go inside that hole. So these were built in this manner in order to provide protection from the cold weather and the wild animals. So earthen pots have been found inside and outside such pits. So they used to find out the earthen pots are nothing but the pots, the pottery items in which they prepare food. So it has been found inside as well as outside the pits. So in accordance to the weather condition, people cooked food either inside or outside. So because of the weather, how it will be, so they, if it is rainy, they will cook inside. If it is any other situation, they may, like vice versa, they will cook either inside or outside. Okay, so there is a site named Mehergarh near the fertile plain of Bolan Pass, which leads to Iran. So this place is now at Iran. Okay, so the people of Mehergarh were the first ones to have learned the cultivation of barley and the wheat crops. So the Mehergarh people were the first to learn the cultivation of barley and the wheat crops and the rearing of goat and sheep. Rearing means bringing up or growing up of sheep and goat. Okay, so this is the first village that has come to our notice. So our notice means the archaeologist notice. The people of Mehergarh lived in houses. Some houses had 4 or more rooms. Many sites have been discovered here which not only have the fossils of animals but also graves. Fossils are nothing but the remain parts which they have been found out while doing the excavation part time. So they even see the grave. Grave is nothing but the graves which has been made after the people died. People and animals used to be buried together here. So not only people, even animals will also be buried together at that place. Okay, so hope this para understand what it is given over. The second thing is the first urbanization. That means the first how the people started to increase in the urban areas. Okay, so the ancient sites of Harappa were discovered by the engineers when the railway lines were being laid 150 years ago in the Sindhu Valley region of Punjab. So when they started to find the Harappan sites, when they started to do the railway lines, this is nearly 150 years ago, where they saw near the Sindh Valley, which is near the Punjab. Okay, valley is nothing but a low area of land between hills or the mountains. So they thought that it was a mound made of excellent bricks. A mound is nothing but a mass or a mountain type. Okay, so it has been built up by bricks. So they utilize those bricks for the constructions of the railway lines. In this way, many houses which had been buried under the soil were destroyed. So by doing the railway lines, they destroyed even the houses which have been buried inside it. Subsequently, archaeologists took up research in this area. They were convinced that it was an ancient city. Since the sites around this city resembled the sites discovered earlier, they were called the Harappan civilization. So they found out some sites which has been resembling the happenings, the similar cities, and they called it as an Harappan civilization. So these cities are said to be like 4600 years old. Okay, now let us see the significance of the cities. We can see two or more parts in the cities of Harappan. Okay. So the western part is narrow and are at elevated place. Narrow and elevated means elevated means a place higher than the surrounding areas. Okay. So archaeologists are of the view that this is called a citadel. Citadel is nothing but fort. Okay. So the eastern part is wide and at a lower level. So they found out two parts. One is western, another one is the eastern. Western is a narrow and the elevated top place. Eastern is the wide and at the lower level. So this area has been called as the lower town. Every part had a wall made of burnt bricks. So since the bricks around them were placed in an interlocking manner, that the walls are very strong, so they have been placed like an interlocking manner. Okay, so there were noteworthy buildings inside the citadel. Noteworthy means very significant buildings, interesting buildings which has been built inside the citadel is fort. Mohenjo-daro, one of the cities, had a water tank. So Mohenjo-daro is the famous city and it has a big water tank. Scholars have called this as the bath tank. Okay, so it is a built of brick so as to prevent the seepage of water from the tank. Seepage is nothing but the leakage of water. So the bath tank has steps on the either sides of the go. So see over here, this is the bath tank. So the water was probably supplied to the tank by a well and the used water was let out. So after using that, it has been flushed out. Probably very important people used to take bath in this pool on special occasions. Altars have been discovered in other cities like Kalibangan and Lothal. These are the cities. Mohenjo-daro, Harappa and Lothal had constructed systematic granaries. So they even constructed granaries. Granaries is a building for storing large amount of grains. Okay. The next part is town planning, how the town has been planned or how it has been built. The lower town in the low lying area of the city was the place of habitation of people. Habitation means the living place. It was constructed in a very methodical manner. Systematically laid out houses, roads, and drains can be seen here. Almost every person lived in either one or two storied houses. So there were people living in these areas. So the houses were built of bricks and have strong walls. So there were rooms all around the country yard inside. The main door faced the street. None of the windows open onto the streets. So no windows have been opened. So there were bathrooms in the houses. Some houses had wells which supplied water. So these are the physical appearance of the houses which has been built in the lower town. The cities had a neatly laid out underground sewage system. The drains were built of brick and covered with stone slabs. The gutter of each house was linked to main drain outside. Gutter is nothing but the drainage and enabled the flow of dirty water from the house to the main drain. So holes were created in the drains to enable timely cleaning of them. So this is the physical appearance of the house as well as the sewage system which was in the town. Okay.